Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and wow, it's been a very long time since I've done a collection update. I think that was the first video I posted on my channel, and that was quite a long time ago. So I am going to do an update and just my criterions and the rest. Let me just double check when I did my last video. Yeah, wow, so it was pretty much a year ago when I made the video, and since then I've gotten a lot more of criterions and other movies, so I'm just gonna go through them today. Not really gonna pause on as many as I did last time because I do want it to be a shorter video. I can do a more in-depth one if you guys want. So without any further ado, let's get started. So this is my shelf. As you can see, I have Totoro, or however you say it, Totoro. I have Totoro at the top and some other little movie reference slash Easter eggs scattered throughout. But yeah, so the outline of my shelf is my criterion section, which is this shelf, this shelf, this shelf, and this shelf. And then we got the criterion little box sets, obviously the Holy Grail, and then here Fellini at the bottom. So let's go and start from here. 12 Angry Men, The 400 Blows, A Brighter Summer Day, After Hours, All That Jazz, Barry Lyndon, The Battle of Algiers, Beau Travail, Blowout, Blue is the Warmest Color, Blue Velvet, Come and See, The Cranes Are Flying, Crumb, which I haven't seen yet but I've heard good things, Cure, oh, wrong way, The Double Life of Veronique, Do the Right Thing, Double Indemnity, Eraserhead, and Eyes Wide Shut, which I just recently got. I have seen it. Great film. Then we have Feathers, Guarding the Centerpiece, Ingmar Bergman's Cinema. I have seen most of the films in this box set and really love his work. So yeah, it just sits right there. Next we have Fantastic Planet, Happiness, which I literally got 2 days ago. That's why I haven't taken the wrapping off, but very, very good dark comedy. The Heroes, which I haven't seen. High and Low, which I still don't have the replacement disc. Those who know, who watched my last video, it came with Tarkovsky's Ivan's Childhood, so just have the case for this. Hoop Dreams, The Human Condition, allegedly the best trilogy ever made, I Am Cuba, Hello Cuba, Ikiru, In the Mood for Love, which I think has a 25-year anniversary this year, or 26. Last year would have been time to watch it. Jean Dillman, 23 Quai de Commerce, 1080 Brussels. My second favourite film of all time, Lion. The Last Days of Disco. Le Samurai, Lost Highway, Marriage Story, Memories of Murder, Midnight Cowboy, Mishima, Mulholland Drive, My Dinner with Andre, which I got like a week ago as well. Next row we have Nashville, Night of the Living Dead, which has clearly gone through a lot. Onibaba, Paris, Texas, Paths of Glory, The Piano Teacher, Pierrot Le Faux, Portrait of a Lady on Fire. I think you guys can see what's coming. The Red Shoes, and I finally bit the bullet and I got my copy of Salo. Now, I do not have any intention to watch this anytime soon. I literally just wanted to own it. Very notorious for a lot of reasons, so I have read a lot about it and seen a little bit of it, so I think it's just gonna collect some dust on the shelf until I maybe watch it later in life. Next, Secrets and Lies, rather. Seven Samurai, Some Like It Hot, Stalker, Taste of Cherry, Twin Peaks, Fire Walk With Me, The Umbrellas of Cherbourg, Uncut Gems, The Vanishing, and Videodrome. And I'll just quickly do this section. So we have Vive Sa Vie and Yi Yi. And we have obviously the Duolingo bird watching over me, making sure I keep my streak up because I am learning French at the moment, which is why I have quite a few French films, just to immerse myself a bit more, which is kind of a win since I love French cinema anyway. And yeah, these little box sets, I love this type of box set, maybe 4 or 5 films, some of them 3, yeah, these 2 are trilogies. Obviously the big ones are more expensive, they're more, I guess, kind of those really big directors, godfathers of cinema, godmothers I guess. I haven't got the Agnes Varda one, so I'm gonna have to get that one next. But here we have America Lost and Found, the Apu trilogy, which I have heard great things about. The Before trilogy, which I have seen. The complete Jacques Tati. Can't have a collection without some Cassavetes, so I have his 5 films here. Not all of his films, just 5. And then I got this recently because of the French and everything. Eric Romer, 6 Moral Tales. And then I have only one Eclipse set. I'm not really bothered by them, but this one's nice. Got that in a deal with Jean Dillman. So. And then obviously at the bottom we have the Fellini box set, which is really great packaging. Love the flip booklet inside and it's really snug here. So that's all my criterions, and now let's move on to the foreign films that aren't Criterion. We have first up The Act of Killing, Akira, Audition, Battle Royale, Breathless, City of God, Climax, Grave of the Fireflies, House, Cinema Paradiso, I Saw the Devil, Kung Fu Hustle, Maborosi, Martyrs, Old Boy, Parasite, Perfect Blue in a very nice steelbook, and The Raid 2. This was quite hard to find. And here we have 7 or 8 hour, I don't know how long really exactly, Saturn Tango, I've seen it, Spirited Away, The Color Red itself, Suspiria, and Tokyo Story, which I can't take out because it will mess everything up. And then we have one of my favorite Skylanders ever, Swarm, and then Pikachu right here. And then we get into my English A to Z films. 12 Years a Slave, 2001, A Space Odyssey, After Sun, Aliens in the Attic, American Psycho, American Beauty, Baby Driver, Back to the Future trilogy, Black Christmas, Blue Murder, Boogie Nights, Challenges, Chinatown, Dear Zachary, A Letter to a Son About His Father, very sad, Dial M for Murder, The Disaster Artist, Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, Fantastic Mr. Fox, Fight Club, and Finding Nemo. Then we have 3 very good editions. We have Twin Peaks, the television collection. It does include the missing pieces, so that goes well with my criterion of Fire Walk With Me. The Last Dance, which is a great doco series, and then Sherlock, which is phenomenal. Next up, Florida Project, Get Out, Austin Powers, Gold Member, Goodfellas, The Green Book, The Green Mile, The Grand Budapest Hotel, Her, Hereditary, Incredibles, Iron Man 2, Kids, Kill Bill, Volume 1, Kingsman, The Secret Service, Lady Bird, The Lady Killers, Lake Mungo, Leon, The Lighthouse, Logan, and Lost in Translation. Last section we have The Love Witch, The Man with No Name trilogy, also up there with greatest trilogies ever, Midsummer, A Long Goodbye, Minari, Monsters Inc., Moonrise Kingdom, No Country for Old Men, Australian classic, Paper Planes, used to love that growing up, Paris, Texas, which I know I have on Criterion, but this version is low-key better, Polar Express, The Prestige, Pulp Fiction, with the Pulp Fiction poster over here, matches very well. Everyone's favourite, Possession, Requiem for a Dream, great double feature, Ronaldo, The GOAT, Shaun of the Dead, Cornetto trilogy, Shawshank Redemption, The Shining, favourite horror of all time, Snatch, and Spaceballs, which is very funny. And to finish us off, we have my favourite film of all time, Stand By Me, The Substance, Superbad, Taxi Driver, Terrifier 3, The Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Thing, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Toy Story 3, Wallace and Gromit, the complete collection, which he features in. Second last, we have this X-Men quadrilogy that I found, looks really cool. And finally, Stanley Kubrick Visionary Filmmaker Collection, which features a lot of his films that I already have. And then we have Alien X, the most powerful fictional character ever, and then Waddles from my favorite TV show of all time, Gravity Falls. And then in terms of the rest of my shelf, I could do another video explaining my Pokemon collection, which I have quite a few dollars invested into. And then I've got like Rubik's Cube stuff here, which I used to and still do a bit. And then my little mini Stephen King collection. Down here, learning French, so I've got the French stuff out. And that's kind of it in terms of my shelf basically. So yeah, thanks for watching guys. Hopefully I can do another update in maybe another year. Running out of room, so might have to get another shelf, but yeah, they're super fun to make. I am going to be releasing more videos on some analysis stuff, edits, all that in following days / weeks, so stay tuned for that. And yep, thanks for watching.